I'm Kendra Douglas with IVECCS TV, and this video is sponsored by Veterinary Emergency Group. We've got some of the most anticipated events of the conference, including a keynote address that you've got to see.
I think it's important to realise that all of your experiences in life, everything that you collect as you go along your way, not just in your professional life, but in everything else that you do, your hobbies and the places that you travel to and the people that you meet, they all give you a little bit of experience, a little bit of knowledge and insight into how you might react and how people might react around you.
Dr. Craig Challen, a cave diver and rescuer known for his heroic efforts in the 2018 Thai cave rescue, sharing his incredible story and offering insight into teamwork, decision-making under pressure, and the resilience required in life or death situations.
There's so many lessons that you can take from my story, but I think probably the biggest one is you're often there without what you feel are the right resources and background to do the job that you're going to do, but you're the one that's on the spot. And sometimes you just have to roll up your sleeves and start at the beginning, and hopefully you'll get a good outcome. If you don't, you're not always going to, but you'll learn something that you can take forward to the next time.
This episode of IVECCS TV is sponsored by VEG, and joining me now is David Bessler, the CEO and founder. Thank you for joining me today. First off, let's talk a little bit about VEG and what you guys offer.
Yeah, thanks, Kendra. We have 3 reasons for being at IVECCS. I think the first and probably most important is learning. All of our nurses and doctors come here to learn a ton about emergency and critical care. We learn both from all of the veggies that are lecturing here at IVECCS and also from lots of people from outside of VEG who are learning and have current up-to-date information about emergency critical care. People learn from them. The second reason people come to IVECCS here is what we call togetherness, one of our core values, and our veggies are kind of far-flung all over the country in 23 different states, 88 different hospitals, and a lot of them know each other and they get to come together here at IVECCS and see one another. And I think probably the third reason is to let the world know if you're interested in a career in emergency medicine, VEG is the place for you to work.
VEG was really the first place where I came in and they asked me what my passion was and they asked me what I wanted to do. And because of that, they were able to find a way to say yes to me and let me grow. And since then, I've been in 4 different positions as an ER doctor. I've helped develop our culture. I've helped create a doctor boot camp. I've helped develop our travel team. And so it really is an unconventional growth pattern. And that's what I was most passionate about.
IVECCS is about inspiration and innovation as we dive deep into the latest techniques in emergency and critical care, including a focus on respiratory emergencies where attendees put their skills to the test.
We did things like chest tubes, we built a manual pleurovac, we did a temporary tracheostomy. So, those things we can talk about, but in the labs, we can actually do it.
We have another new IVECCS session on the 14 essential components to providing euthanasia care.
I did think it was important just because in vet school we go so quickly and we kind of just learn to pass the test. So having them do the session here at IVECCS was really helpful.
From a brand new session to a blast from the past, IVECCS brings back a 2021 fan favorite session focusing on cytology and hematology in the ER and ICU.
Hugely. I work overnights. I'm usually the solo doctor. I don't have a lot of help. So coming to these things, getting to get the benefit of this is the focus of what I do. It's great.
Speaking of fan favorites, the CPR battle sponsored by Ethos Veterinary Health is back on the expo floor as teams race to show off their life-saving skills. The tournament started off earlier this week, but only 2 teams made it to the finals. IVECCS is mimicking real-life emergencies as teams are judged on their communication, teamwork, and use of the Recover algorithm.
It's been awesome. We did it last year and, we came in with just the hope of having fun and we won, and we came back this year with the hope of having fun and we won. So it was amazing. I love the Recover algorithm. It's so useful and it's been amazing to be a part of it. Yeah, I think it's just like real life. You have to talk to each other. You have your team leader. Everybody has their roles, but you really have to communicate with each other to be successful. And I think that's the key to any CPR situation, real life or competition.
After the battle, it was time to unwind as IVECCS held its happy hour in the exhibit hall, allowing for meaningful collaborations and connections. I'm Kendra Douglas with IVECCS TV, but before we leave you, check out the welcome reception that was a home run for IVECCS attendees.
All of this started with just a change in approach. Let's just throw out everything that was in the past and just reimagine it.
If you think about the veterinary business, most other owners of veterinary hospitals treat it like a business in the sense that they don't focus on culture. They don't focus on treating people and their pets well.
What's cool about VEG is that we actually have a culture. Everything from the customer experience in the front lines to the way that we act in our headquarters is just about openness and togetherness.
They teach us all very early on that the priority is our culture.
I would say we're definitely not normal in any aspect.
We're different. Where you going, buddy? We're different, and that's what makes us veggies.
I've been in ER for 7 years, and the way Veg does it, I honestly didn't believe it until I saw it.
Hi, I just called earlier.
Let's get you guys to the back. Follow me.
The second that customer walks in the door, we find a way to say yes. If they want to stay with their pet, we find a way to say yes.
Picking an owner up from their house if they're unable to pick up their dog.
Creating a video service so that owners could still be there.
Hi, Mary.
It's not even a question. Yes, let's do it. Because what we do, we're proud of, and we want them to see it.
It's why we keep people and their pets together so that people can see everything that we're doing to their pet.
We sit on the floor. That's something that hasn't been done in any other veterinary hospital. They're more comfortable on the floor. Why are we not coming down to their level?
Your entire experience here, if you're having an emergency, is going to be the best possible emergency experience because everything in our company is bent towards making it that way.
Take a step back. Look at what you've become. People say emergency is a way of life.
It's fun and exciting to work at a place that will always do the most amount possible to make you happy and to make you comfortable.
That everybody wants to come to work. Everybody brags to their friends about their jobs and makes everyone jealous.
The environment and the culture of just everyone supporting one another and rooting for one another brings us together.
I want to highlight 2 superheroes.
We really try to have an intimate experience both on the floor and off, and really just make everybody feel like they're part of our family.
Okay, veggies, let's do this. Let's save some lives.
I've never woke up and said, I'm tired of going to work, or there's an issue that was unresolved, or I don't have an opportunity to grow. And it gets no better than that. It gets no better than that.
This is the beginning of something special. You all are veg machines. Go forth and show the world how emergency was meant to be done.